Hello, a warm and very sunny welcome to Classic Ford Show 2023. That's right, after we relaunched this show at its new home at the South of England Showground in Ardingly last year, it's now back bigger and better for 23. There are some incredible cars here today and a perfect day for it. So without further ado, let's have a look round and check out some of our highlights. But first, our friends at Lancaster Insurance are running monthly giveaways. You can win all sorts, from experience days to tools, restaurant vouchers and tech. So click the link below at the end of the video to enter their latest competition. It was a sad day in 2023 when Ford announced that they'll be killing off the Fiesta. Their iconic and much loved Super Mini that dates back to the mid-1970s will be dead. So we've put on a celebration of the history of the Fiesta here at Classic Ford Show, and there's Mk1 right through to 6 here, 7 not quite a classic yet. Lovely examples here, totally original, highly modified, hot ones, bog standard ones. But for me, perhaps the standout of our Fiesta Celebration display is this one, a Mk1 XR2, complete with the spotlights, those puppy pot alloy wheels that look fantastic, and even a Fiesta XR2 dash cover it looks like there. The original seats looks to be bone stock, really tidy condition but clearly used. It's going to be a sad day when the Fiesta's finally killed off, but that Mk1 XR2 in lovely but used condition is exactly what this car is all about. All things to all people, much like this show really. The fast Fords have long been a favourite in the Classic Ford community, and in the olden days that stood for Mexico and RS 2000. But as the years move on and the definition of classic moves on, you get the more modern classic fast Fords. For example, here we've got the Focus RS, we've got a few Sierra Cosworths and an Escort Cosworth down the back as well. Now all of these are fast Ford icons in their own right. They're incredible performance vehicles, and all of them, as you might have seen from some recent auction results, are rocketing in value. They are hugely collectible classics now. They're all cool, they're all great fun to drive, and whether you want to collect it, look at it, or just drive it and enjoy it, we love every single one of them. Having recently driven a Mk1 Focus RS for an upcoming road test video, yeah, I reckon that's my choice. What about yours? Let us know in the comments. The appeal of Classic Ford Show and Classic Fords in general extends way beyond Britain. You'll notice that these three Capris have got left-hand drive and Belgian number plates because they've travelled all the way from the continent to appear at Classic Ford Show today. If you remember our road trip to Belgium in our Mark III Cortina, I recognise this one and I think that one from the show we attended there. So it's great to see them again because all three of them look gorgeous. Props to all the owners for coming all this way for Classic Ford Show. I've always loved the Corsair. It's one of those cars in the Classic Ford world that goes a little bit unappreciated, but that radical styling and the lovely cruising drive is much underrated in my eyes. I think it's a gorgeous car in any guise, 2-door or 4-door, but there's a few of the lesser spotted Crayford convertible model here. You don't see too many of these anywhere, and just here I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Only at Classic Ford Show would you find 5 examples of a rare convertible variant of a car that already is rare. I love this show, and I love Corsairs. Classic Ford Show offers visitors a campsite so they can stay the night before for that proper festival vibe at the show. Check the campsite and you'll find a few gems, including this, a Mark IV Transit towing a 100e van. Fantastic pairing with Classic Ford commercials here. I love a Transit. The Mark IV is pretty much extinct. This one is in fantastic condition. It's got spare wheels on the roof, the Ford livery, the spotlights. I'm in love with it. This could be one of my favourite vehicles of the show, and it's not even a car or in the main display area, but it always pays to check behind the scenes at a car show. The 90s Super Touring car era was arguably some of the best motorsport we've ever seen. And now it's becoming a bit of a fashion to create road-going replicas of super touring cars. We saw a Primera done at Japfest, and now here at Classic Ford Show, we've got this Mk1 Mondeo, complete with its 100+ livery, massive front splitter, all the livery, big old bucket seats in there, but still daily driven. The guy drove it here on the road, and it's incredible. I love super touring cars, and I love the idea of a road-going replica of it. Pitch up in a Mk1 Cortina, and people are interested. Pitch up in a Mk1 Lotus Cortina, and people are excited. This one is in gorgeous condition, that lovely green stripe down the side, banded steel wheels. This one is immaculate and unmodified, totally stock, right down to the Lotus steering wheel. The engine looks as was, it's as clean as a whistle, it's beautiful. I love it. Can I have it, please? Sorry about the shaky handheld cam, but I've got to keep moving because I'm on my way to the shed for what's called the Great Unveiling. Now, this is a bit of a mainstay at Classic Ford Show. 5 cars that have not been seen before. They've worked on these secrets, they're undercovers, they're unveiled for the first time at this show. We are not going to get close to these cars. The crowds around the Great Unveiling are enormous, so I'm just going to show you each unveiling and all the beautiful cars that, again, have never been seen before.
3, 2, 1, unveil! Wow! Look at that beast! That is a Mk1 Escort race car. 3, 2, 1, unveil! Oh wow! Look at that! A wonderful Fiesta XR2. Off we go! Oh yes!
It's incredible. I mean, we can't begin to explain how much work's gone into this. It's just amazing.
Off we go! It is! It's a Capri race car. Road car. It's a road car. 3, 2, 1, off we go! Oh yes! That is a wonderful Ford Corsair GT.
If you like the idea of a V6 Sierra, but you fancy being able to use it in all weathers, how about this? A Sierra XR4x4, a 4-wheel drive variant, incredibly rare car these days, and this one is immaculate. 7-spoke RS wheels, Ford RS side skirts, original Ford headlamp covers, try finding those on eBay, and the condition of it is just phenomenal. The plastics are shiny, every single panel on it, beautiful condition. It's a great example of the kind of car you just don't see anymore, but in brilliant condition here at Classic Ford Show. I know I've already featured a Transit, but come on, I could not show this one. The Mk1 Transit had 2 nose styles. This one's got what they call the bull nose because it's got the bigger Perkins diesel engine in it. This one is clearly a little bit careworn, needs a bit of love. It's on the M25 Classic stand. Now these guys buy unfinished project cars for restoration or what have you. This one was for sale at the show for £3.5 grand and someone's already bought it. So this one will be saved, it will live a new life, and that's just as well. The Transit is the backbone of Britain, and this one might be getting a new backbone. Like it or not, the groundbreaking Mk1 Focus is now 25 years old. Yep, I can't believe it either. This one is an incredible example. It's absolutely immaculate. It's done 16,000 miles, never failed an MOT in its life, and it is a lovely spec. Pre-facelift with the Gingicators, the 5-spoke Z-Tech wheels. The Mk1 Focus is a highly underrated modern classic. Jump on them now because there aren't many that are this good left. Welcome into the main hall for the top 60, a selection of cars handpicked by the editor of Classic Ford magazine, Simon Woolley, for being particularly well done and noteworthy. There are a number of incredible cars here, but my pick is this gorgeous Mach 2 Escort Ghia. Lovely sandy beige, brown vinyl roof, the brown interior. It is superb, immaculately kept. You might recognise it, in fact, from our road trip to Belgium in the Mach 3 Cortina last year. I love it, it's fantastic condition, and when people obsess over the sporty variants, it's really nice to find this luxury model so well kept. So there we have it, Classic Ford Show 2023. It was great to welcome this show back to its new home last year, and this year it's come back bigger and better than ever before. It's a fantastic vibe, a real sort of summer festival feel to it. I've loved it, and if you're not into your classic Fords, come to this show. You'll have a brilliant time, and if you are into your Fords, well, as I hope we've shown, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet of blue ovals. So if you like what you've seen, hopefully, see you next year. This video is proudly sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Give them a call on 01480 400 889 for an insurance quote on your classic car. And don't forget to click the link below to enter their latest competition.